Paul Ayoub is fun, compassionate, and highly enthusiastic.
Paul is authentic, purposeful, and genuine. Lots of passion, commitment.
Paul's involved in so many organizations, it's mind-boggling.
He doesn't do anything halfway. Everything's all full speed ahead.
I would say my role models have been my mother and father, and what they taught me and the values they instilled in me of giving back and doing for others and appreciating what we have. My father was an attorney for 50 years, and what he taught me was that law is not only a profession, but it's a privilege. Helping your clients, adopting their concerns as your concerns, their goals as your goals. And I can't tell you how many times my father took on a client knowing full well they would never be able to pay for his fee. And he'd work just as hard for that client as any client he had.
Paul has led an incredibly distinguished career. He has advised companies and organizations and has had a huge professional impact. But for me, even more impressive and even more meaningful is that he's never forgotten where he's come from.
My grandparents immigrated to the city of Boston. I went to schools here. I got my values in the city of Boston. It motivates me to give back and do more for the city.
Paul is probably one of those highly regarded attorneys in the city of Boston and on a national level within the real estate world. His unique mixture of being pragmatic, but also compassionate when it comes to any idea or subject matter.
He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. And he's been a leader ever since I've known him.
Paul's just one of the nicest, most decent human beings, and also incredibly direct about what needs to happen so that we can clear away that next barrier.
The team at Nutter has learned and mentored under Paul, and each one of them is really in a likeness of Paul. Paul is a servant leader, whether it's at the Chamber of Commerce, St. Jude's, REFA, his church. Everything that Paul does, it's about community.
We at St. Jude take great pride in Paul's leadership. We make huge decisions on our board, from budget plans that reach into the billions of dollars to global collaborations. You cannot pull this off if you don't have someone at the helm who thinks strategically and has self-discipline and sensitivity.
When I think about my role at St. Jude, how it's helped me develop my values, how it's helped me become a better father for my daughter Lizzie, a better husband for my wife Jane, a better person in my law firm, in the organizations in which I'm involved, that's the truest reward.
Every day I find a new impact that Paul's had. He's got his fingerprints on a lot of things that he won't even tell you about.
He's a big picture thinker and a master of details. You can email, text, or even call Paul at any time, and he's always right there to respond. And that's why his wife is called St. Jane.
It's been an honor to be on the board of the Chamber for 30 years. We adopted core policy issues of housing and healthcare and transportation and climate resiliency and energy, focused on economic strength. And we've become a leader in advocating for the people in this city and this state.
Very rarely does a leader like Paul come along that has such a multifaceted impact on our communities.
He's on top of every issue that there is in the city. He's got a voice that's strong and clear on how to solve some of our issues. And Paul is a tremendous leader.
There are people I can help. There are differences I can make. What more would I want to do with my time? And the opportunity to do it in the way that I've been able to do it and honor the legacy of my mother and my father and those who have helped me, I wouldn't have it any other way.